Alright lads, I hope y'all are doing well. Welcome back to another Jet Fixations video. And today, as of yesterday, the 4.8 update is live, and with it, so is Envisioned Echoes. So today I've got a quick guide for y'all on completing and gaining the Gene Echo. So upon your first time logging into Envisioned Echoes, you'll be given 2 keys for free, which is exactly enough to redeem 1 character's echoes. But also, once you've cleared it on normal, once you've cleared normal with all stars, you'll also be given an additional key. Sadly, it takes 2 keys to unlock one, so we'll have to wait for another challenge to get another key. For now, you should be able to redeem 1 key, and for today, I went with Gene. And here's the build that I used to clear it. It's nothing crazy, it's literally just a one and done mission. So obviously, you need to have them at level 90. That much is the minimum. So, I just used their unsacked sword because there's enough enemies and I just kind of want to have as many reprocs of the ability as much as possible. A, for orb generation, and B, the way the map was laid out is that you can just knock them off the map. You just pull them and you just knock them off. So you want to have multiple procs of her E skill. That's definitely the way to go. It's not even at level 90. Like the minimum here is pretty simple to as far as building them to complete the mission. So artifacts. I went ahead and went with 2-piece emblem, 2-piece VV. The main thought process here is what I really wanted to do is just stack as much ER as I can. That's really what it comes down to. How many bursts can you get down in time? Because your health is always ticking down. So making sure you can get enough bursts down in time without dying. It's gonna be super important. So I just stacked some ER and then some animal damage for obvious reasons, because it's just Gene, there's no other DPS. So you just have to eliminate the enemies, and a few of them are really hard to knock down. So something you'll have to kind of just whittle them down with some ease and normals. She's at C0. You can complete this easily without any constellation requirements. Okay, and literally her talents are just 168. Obviously, her burst probably is gonna be the priority here because you gotta make sure you have enough healing. Okay, her normals, I mean, while I did use a couple normals, it doesn't matter. You're mainly just gonna be knocking them off the map anyway. Oh, and I almost forgot. So the substats that I went with is just attack percent for the burst scaling, more healing, animal damage bonus for obvious reasons, and then a healing bonus percent, which honestly might be overkill, but I just wanted to play it on the safe side and making sure I can heal enough, because yeah, your health is actually, it starts to drain pretty quick. So just attack, animo, and healing. Substat focus, I mean, you can see that all of these pieces have ER, for the most part have pretty high ER. Again, thought process here, I mean, that's almost 250 ER. Probably would be 250 if I had the level 90 sword. It's alright though. Just stack at least, I don't know, 200% ER. Probably a little more, because honestly, yeah, you really don't want that burst pretty often. And she's the only one generating orbs. To quickly go over again, I just used her on sack sword. If you have a level 90 sack sword, that's awesome. It is at R5. The higher the refinement, the better, because you want to make sure you're proccing that reskill again. If you're not, then you're going to have a much harder time. 2-piece emblem, 2-piece VV. No constellations, and then just 168. That's all it took for me to clear it. So let's go ahead and do a quick run. I can show you what really you need to be doing and what you need to just be focusing on to make sure you get an easy clear on the Gene Envisioned Echo. Yes, you will be taking damage constantly at moments throughout this fight, and then you'll have to protect these boxes from some, what are they, the bandits? Yeah, literally, we just grab them, and then there's enough spots around the map, you just knock them off. Quite simple, and that way you really want to make sure you have sack sword to get those reprocs. These guys are kind of annoying. So what I do is to kind of put them in a stun, I just hit them with the normals, and then I just start pulling them. Again, I can't emphasize enough how much a sack sword thing would be useful here. Look, they're gone. And look, so I'm already dying, so I'm gonna make sure you drop your burst. Okay. And even these guys right here, you can just Kobe them right off of there. Sometimes they don't fall down, that's alright. Just beat them with the normals. Make sure you're healing, because you make sure you be at full health as much as you can. And then just knock them off the map. So you got my next burst up, we'll be fine for 2 seconds. So we just drop burst. Dude, these guys right here, you can't really get them, so I'm just gonna focus on this guy and group them with the rest. Whack them with some normals to kind of get them to stop attacking the boxes. And then we just grab him. Grab him. Oh, he's too far. So now we just gotta beat him. Making sure you use your burst when you can. You gotta make use of every orb. So this guy's gonna pin him against the wall and just beat him silly. If you level up your normals, this is where it would help. But there we go. We're almost done here. Just gonna grab these guys. And then, there we go. Burst. The burst helps with some damage. It gives them a small knockback too. They're right on the ledge. And then just knock them off. Plain and simple. Knock off, get burst, knock off, get burst. That's really what this challenge is. And it has good grouping. You get them all grouped up. Boom. All three of them and they're gone. Just like that. And that's literally all it'll take to get an easy clear here. And you can claim your echo right at the end of the mission. Right, I almost forgot to show. So once you equip the echo, you just go here to the dressing room. It'll be right there on the wing gliders. And aesthetically, it's pretty nice. It is very noticeable. You don't even have to be sprinting. You could just be in the running pace. When you're walking, even when you're walking, look at that. It follows the speed of your character, which is really nice. And then sprinting, of course, even more dandelions. So yeah, pretty nice. I can't wait to see what other characters they're gonna add to the Envisioned Echoes, and collecting more drip, of course, the true end game of any game. Just look at the color combo with the Skyland sword, with the dandelion trail. Let's see how about gliding. Oh, even when you're gliding, you get a nice trail. So check that out. But yeah, small change, but totally worth it. The Envisioned Echoes not hard at all. So yeah, pretty quick guide for y'all today. My name has been Fixations. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I'll catch y'all next time. Goodbye.
Screaming in public restrooms prank.